when it comes to selling yourself, in general, it can be quite a struggle. I remember when I was interviewing back in the day and I had to go through about 15 job interviews before I even got a job. And then when I did get the job, I was let go. I didn't pass my probation. Can you imagine that? And I just remember every time I went for another job interview and it was a no, it would always shatter my confidence that one bit more. And one of the questions I struggled to answer was why they should choose me. What makes me different? What makes me special? What makes me stand out from my competitors, right? Because I knew, obviously, if they chose me, they chose a few other people to interview as well. And I personally think that was one of the reasons why I was unable to be successful in my job interviews. And then fast forward to now, as a freelance project manager, it is so competitive. The market is saturated right now. I'm still on maternity leave, but I've started looking around and I just see it. There's so much competition. And I think it's really important as project managers, as freelancers, as individuals, right? Confident beings, wherever your aim is to get in life, whatever your goal is, that you are confident enough to pitch yourself, whether it be an interview, whether it be to clients, whatever the scenario, you have to be able to sell yourself in a way when you come across professional and sure of yourself. You're able to articulate your skill set. You're able to say to a client why they should choose you and what you have that's different to everybody else, why you stand out from everyone else and why you are special, what makes you unique. You just want to be able to captivate these people, right? So in this video, we're going to run through a framework, a framework as to how you can sell yourself, how you can pitch to clients. Now, it's not my framework. I haven't coined this framework. However, I was captivated as soon as I heard it. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this person, but it's a gentleman called Daniel Priestley. And I listened to him on the Stephen Bartlett Diary of a CEO podcast, right? And he has this framework for pitching and it is fantastic. And this is what we're going to go through in this video to help you to stand out among the crowd. You're going to hone in on your attributes, what makes you unique, your achievements. Before I get started, you have to believe it. As you're speaking these words, you have to believe it. People say fake it until you make it. I don't think that works. I think you have to work on your mindset and you have to believe every single word that you are saying about yourself, right? So here we go. The first thing you're going to start with is your name, right? Hi, my name is so-and-so. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a folder, a box in people's minds where they've got the place where they're going to put the info that you're about to give them in. The second part is same. Right? So what this is doing, this is putting you in the same category, a kind of universal category, general category. So for me, I'm a freelance project manager. That's the same. There's hundreds, there's thousands, there's many freelance project managers internationally. You're going to put yourself in a box where you're kind of matching many other people. So it's a universal box, project manager, for example. The third part of the framework is fame. Now, this is what makes you stand out. This is what makes you unique. This is what gives you a competitive edge over somebody else. This is what makes you who you are. What have you got that others do not have? And do not say that you don't have anything because you have something. It could be an award. It could be a specific client you've worked with. How big was the project you worked on? What did you do for a client? Just anything that makes you stand out from your competitors. The fourth part you're going to write about is your aim. What are you aiming to do? Are you aiming to build a YouTube channel so that you can share your expertise with a large audience? Have you started a blog? Are you posting on LinkedIn? Have you started a business? Have you started a side hustle? You're about to write a book. What is your current focus? And the fifth and the last part is the fun part. This is your game plan, right? This is your game section. So what is the ultimate vision? What do you love to do? What is your purpose? This is where you're going to talk about the big vision, where you see yourself in 5-10 years time. This is what's going to get people excited. This is going to show people your aspirations, your ambition. And this is where whoever you're talking to, you have to really connect with them when you're talking about your purpose. Your purpose essentially has to align with their purpose, okay? So they have to see exactly where you fit into their mind, their organization. There really should be some kind of alignment. So ultimately, what you are doing is you are positioning yourself as someone of influence, a key person of influence, particularly in your niche. And by using this framework, that is exactly what you're doing. You're coming across confident, you have vision, you're ambitious. You're putting yourself in a position where you stand out amongst the crowd, okay? So let me do my pitch, right? And then you guys can kind of build upon that. And I guess that's your example as well of how to utilize this framework, right? Daniel Priestley says that it should be around 30 seconds, okay? I've just practiced mine and it is a bit longer than that. It's like 43 seconds. So I don't want to say any faster, so I might just have to cut this down. This is like a first draft that I've put together, okay? Hi, I'm Natasha, a Prince 2 qualified project management expert and speaker. For over 8 years, I have been providing project management services within creative services, gaming, AR and VR, delivering projects efficiently and on time. I'm also a YouTube content creator where I mentor new and aspiring project managers and freelancers. I also write a weekly PM newsletter to engage my community and have recently enjoyed a sponsorship opportunity with Sync.com. I've recently written an ebook providing actionable steps and guidance for new and aspiring freelancers. My goal is to speak at events and podcasts to help companies and aspiring project managers see that a career in project management is rewarding, achievable, and fun. Okay, so that was 44 seconds, much longer than my first one actually, and I actually cut it down slightly. But anyway, you get the gist. This is your time to shine, and this is your way of selling yourself, selling your unique selling points, what's good about you. I could easily disqualify myself. However, what makes me unique? How am I standing out above the crowd? Only you have been through the experiences that make you unique, right? So you have to talk about it with boldness, confidence, and conviction. And you have to get the other person listening excited to speak about anything that makes you unique. What have you done in your career that others haven't done? It could simply be your vision, where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years that matches exactly what the other party is interested in. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it gave you value, and I hope that you can utilize this when you have a job interview, when you are pitching, okay? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.